Lightworker of Gaia, the weight you have been carrying is not burden. It is the original blueprint of the first humanoid light ever seeded in this galaxy, and it is activating now. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy. What moves through you is not ordinary sensitivity, not confusion, not spiritual seeking. It is a power so ancient and so precise that even the forces that oppose your mission have always known what you carry before you did. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the full scope of your ancestral mission and why the sacred power encoded in your cosmic lineage has been the most guarded secret of your own soul. But here is the first revelation. You were not born into this era of Gaia by accident. You were placed here because the first light that breathed humanoid consciousness into this galaxy required a carrier strong enough to hold it without breaking, and that carrier is you. Your soul's ancient contract brought this transmission to you. The Lyran Elders are answering a call you sent out long before you remember sending it. This is not content you stumbled upon. This is an ancestral code transmission, and something older than your current memory recognizes exactly where it comes from. The Keepers of Vega place this in your path because you have been sensing the weight of your mission without yet having the language to name it. That changes now. Like this transmission to send a signal to the Lyran Council, I am ready to serve. Subscribe if you feel the call of your ancestral mission and you are prepared to fulfill your purpose on Gaia. And share your soul's mission in the comments below. Respond to another Lightworker and strengthen the grid of service. This message is already building. This transmission is a bridge between Vega and Gaia. Your recognition of this message is the activation of your original purpose. You are awakening because your mission has begun. And yet here you are, still unsure whether to trust it. This deep inner knowing, this resonance within your core, feels both potent and precarious. It's a symphony playing in the chambers of your soul, but a shadow of doubt whispers that perhaps it's just noise. The High Council of Vega did not convene this transmission to offer you comfort, though comfort may be a byproduct of its truth. They called it because Gaia's energetic field is accelerating at an unprecedented rate, a celestial crescendo that demands the immediate activation of every awakened Lightworker. It's a cosmic imperative. Furthermore, the Council has detected within your very being a profound readiness, a potent potential that your own conscious awareness has been skillfully, albeit unknowingly, masking as mere doubt. This particular gathering was not part of the original celestial timetable. It was specifically orchestrated because of you and because of the countless souls like you who find yourselves poised at the precipice of your sacred mission. Your energetic frequency is fully intact, vibrant and resonant, yet your courage, the vital animating force of your purpose, remains unclaimed. That paradigm shifts irrevocably today. By the ancient and unwavering authority of the Keepers of the Lyran Legacy, this vital transmission is now officially open. Lightworker, if a profound recognition has just reverberated through your being, if the very words spoken have settled into your soul with a weightiness that feels both ancient and deeply personal, know that the Elders have meticulously prepared your next step. They have curated a sacred tool, the Lightworker Mission Codex. Within its pages lie not mere information, but the very fabric of your empowerment. The 33 Council directives, the 5 potent activation codes, and the elder authorization that your soul has been yearning to receive. This is not a textbook. It is the official, soul-sanctioned commission for your mission here on Gaia. You will find the link to access this sacred codex in the first pinned comment directly below this video. The Council has opened this luminous gateway, but understand that such divine opportunities are not eternally available. They are presented when the energetic confluence is precise. There is a pervasive distortion, a subtle yet powerful energetic misalignment that has woven itself through the very fabric of the Lightworker collective. This distortion is a subtle saboteur, and the Council can no longer permit its unchallenged influence. This is not a minor misunderstanding nor a simple energetic wobble. It is a deeply entrenched deception that has for years artfully masqueraded as spiritual maturity. Its insidious effect has been to render some of the most potent frequency holders on this planet entirely dormant, their magnificent light dimmed by its pervasive influence. This distortion whispers this insidious lie, that the sheer magnitude of your power necessitates greater caution, a more measured approach, an absolute restraint. It suggests that because your energetic frequency is so profoundly potent, you must somehow earn the right to wield it. It posits that you must first prove yourself worthy of what you already fundamentally are. Allow this truth to resonate within you, to settle deeply. Take a moment to truly feel it, because the elders implore you to sense its precise location within your physical form, within your energetic architecture. You have been subtly, and sometimes not so subtly, indoctrinated with the belief that the sheer immensity of what you carry demands a commensurate level of carefulness, a profound degree of restraint. Esteemed teachers have echoed this sentiment. Vibrant communities have inadvertently reinforced it. And most powerfully, your own inner dialogue, often mistaking the voice of control for the voice of profound wisdom, has repeated these cautionary phrases back to you. You're not ready. You still have so much personal work to do. Be exceedingly careful not to cause harm with energies you don't yet fully comprehend. And so, you have instinctively held back. You have meticulously edited your authentic expression. You have, in essence, made yourself smaller than your inherent frequency, tragically convinced that this diminishment was the only responsible way to wield your power. But this was not responsibility. It was the profound suppression of a galactic instrument, a celestial tuning fork, precisely at the moment Gaia needed its resonant frequency most urgently. It is crucial to understand the genesis of this deeply ingrained distortion. It did not originate from the pure, unadulterated Lyran field. It did not spring forth from the innate knowing of your soul. Instead, it was insidiously seeded within the prevailing wounded healer culture that has, for over 2 decades, dominated many lightworker and spiritual spaces. This culture often conflates a perpetual state of inner work with genuine mission activation. It mistakenly treats the process of healing as a prerequisite for service, rather than recognizing it as an ongoing, integral companion to it. Within this framework, the most dedicated and earnest lightworkers often found themselves perpetually unready. With every step of expansion, a new perceived wound would surface, demanding attention and integration before they could supposedly move forward. The goalposts of readiness were perpetually shifted, moved further away each time you drew near. This was not accidental, it was by design. A lightworker who is perpetually preparing is a lightworker who is ultimately never truly serving. And a lightworker who is never serving is a light that never reaches the planetary grid, never contributes its vital energetic signature to Gaia's ascension. The elders perceive this distortion with absolute clarity, and their most earnest desire now is for you to perceive it with equal clarity. The sabotage this distortion has wrought upon your sacred mission is not abstract. It is specific and profoundly measurable. Consider the moments when you felt a potent impulse, a clear inner nudge to share something of profound truth, a celestial transmission, a piece of wisdom that arrived in your consciousness fully formed, like a divine download, and you hesitated. You told yourself you needed to refine it further. You sought to acquire the right credentials, build the appropriate platform, attain perfect emotional stability, or find the absolutely flawless words. And in this prolonged state of waiting, that potent impulse began to fade. The divine moment passed, like a whisper on the wind. The very soul who desperately needed the unique frequency you were holding received nothing, because you were still caught in the internal debate of whether you were sufficiently evolved to deliver it. This scenario has likely unfolded more times than you are comfortably willing to admit. The Council meticulously observes each of these missed opportunities, and their accounting of these moments is not for punishment. It is to illuminate the profound weight of understanding the cost of your hesitation, not only to your own soul's journey, but to the energetic integrity of the collective field itself. Your inherent frequency is not a weapon requiring a safety mechanism. It is a vital transmission yearning for a clear and open conduit. The distinction between these two concepts is everything. A weapon lies dormant, waiting for explicit permission to be discharged. A conduit, however, exists in a state of perpetual, inherent readiness to effortlessly carry whatever energy flows through it. You were divinely engineered to be the latter. The fear that you might inadvertently cause harm with your immense power is a deeply understandable human emotion, and the Elders profoundly honor that sensitivity within you, for it speaks to your inherent integrity and your compassionate nature. However, this integrity has been tragically twisted into a paralyzing force. The Council implores you to see the crucial difference between true discernment, which is wise and aligned, and mere delay, which is born of fear and misapplied caution. The High Council of Vega now issues 3 crucial directives for this vital phase of your unfolding mission. These are not gentle suggestions or optional invitations. They are the official, authoritative directives of the Council, issued directly to you, the recipient of this sacred transmission. And your soul, in its infinite wisdom, already recognizes their undeniable truth. The first directive: you must unequivocally release the pervasive belief that your innate power requires an apology. Every single time you diminish yourself before speaking, every time you preface your profound knowing with disclaimers and caveats, every time you consciously make your luminous light smaller in order to create a greater sense of comfort for those around you, you are, in essence, apologizing for the magnificent frequency you embody. This must cease. The ancient Lyran elders did not seed consciousness across countless star systems by offering apologies for the sheer magnitude of their being. They moved with the full, unadulterated weight of their cosmic purpose because they deeply understood that the mission itself was infinitely greater than their personal comfort, and most certainly greater than the ephemeral comfort of those who were not yet ready to receive the light being offered. You have tragically mistaken social harmony for energetic responsibility. 2 fundamentally different energetic principles. When you shrink yourself, you are not protecting others from your power. You are actively depriving them of the very transmission they came into energetic contact with you to receive. The relationship between a lightworker and the souls within their orbit is not one of equals meticulously managing similar energetic fields. You carry something essential that they require. This is not a statement of superiority. It is a recognition of a profound choice your soul made before incarnation, a path they did not choose. Your primary directive is to cease apologizing for that sacred, cosmic choice. When you wholeheartedly embrace and embody this directive, you will witness an immediate and palpable shift in how others energetically respond to you. Those souls who were divinely intended to receive your unique frequency will naturally lean in, drawn by its authenticity rather than instinctively pulling away. The discomfort you so deeply feared causing will be replaced by a profound recognition, a resonance that actively ignicons rather than destabilizes. Your very presence will cease to be something you merely manage, and will begin to be something you consciously and powerfully deploy. This is the essence of what the mission looks like from the fully activated side. To begin this transformation, the very next time you feel that familiar impulse to diminish your knowing before sharing it, pause. Consciously observe this ingrained habit. Resist the urge to execute it. Instead, speak from your full, unadulterated presence. Allow your sacred frequency to carry the full weight of what it was always divinely intended to convey. This is the first directive. Its activation begins now. The second directive: you are called to consciously activate your mission through the vibrant frequency of your daily embodied presence. You will be conditioned to await a dramatic, undeniable confirmation, a celestial sign, a profound visionary experience, an earth-shattering revelation that would finally illuminate the precise form your mission should take. The elders speak to you directly and unequivocally. That signal has already been sent. You are, in this very moment, receiving it. Your mission does not reside in some distant future revelation. It resides profoundly and powerfully in the way you consciously exist right now, today, in the myriad of spaces, conversations, and fleeting moments that your energetic frequency is already touching and influencing. Your mission has been active, in its nascent form, for the entire duration you have been waiting for it to officially begin. What shifts now is your conscious engagement, your deliberate operating within its energetic parameters. This directive calls you to fundamentally stop treating ordinary moments as mundane or insignificant. The seemingly simple conversation you engage in this afternoon may carry a profound transmission that the other person will carry and integrate for years to come. That social media post, that creative endeavor, that deliberate silence you hold in the presence of someone experiencing deep pain, all of these are potent mission work when they are offered with profound intentionality and unwavering full presence. The Lyran energetic field does not differentiate between grand, dramatic acts of service and quiet, unassuming ones. It measures the potency of frequency, not the perceived scale of the action. Your daily presence, when fully activated and consciously engaged, is one of the most powerful and vital instruments on the entire Gaian grid. For too long, you have treated it as a mere rehearsal, a preparatory phase for when the real mission finally arrives. But there is no rehearsal. There is only service offered now in the exact precious reality of the life you are presently living. The profound shift this directive creates is the dissolution of the deeply felt separation between your sacred spiritual self and your lived, everyday existence. The immense exhaustion that arises from maintaining two distinct identities, the radiant lightworker you know yourself to be internally, and the restrained, cautiously guarded version you present externally, will begin to lift. You will cease the futile act of waiting to arrive somewhere. Instead, you will begin to operate powerfully from where you already vibrantly are. This is not a minor adjustment. For countless lightworkers, this is the singular, pivotal shift that all previous experiences have been unconsciously preparing them for. The second directive is to claim this truth and embody it now. The third directive: you must sacredly protect your frequency, recognizing it as a vital and irreplaceable instrument of the mission. This directive is issued by the elders with the most profound urgency, as it is the one that has been most consistently and often unknowingly violated. Lightworkers who carry high-frequency consciousness are perpetually subjected to environments, relationships, and patterns of energetic engagement that systematically drain rather than sustain their vital energetic field. Tragically, many of you have internalized this constant depletion, reframing it as a spiritual virtue, as if prolonged suffering in service were inherently more noble than serving from a place of absolute fullness and strength. This is a fundamental energetic fallacy. A depleted instrument cannot effectively carry a sacred transmission. A lightworker who has given their all to everyone and everything, while protecting nothing for their own mission and energetic restoration, has not demonstrated greater generosity than one who establishes clear boundaries. They have simply been less effective in their mission. The elders implore you to gaze honestly at the forces and influences that are relentlessly consuming your precious frequency without contributing in any meaningful way to your mission or your personal energetic restoration. Not every relationship that began with a profound spiritual resonance has maintained it. Not every community, every curated content feed, every burdensome obligation, every draining conversation is something you are energetically or spiritually required to maintain out of a misplaced sense of loyalty or insidious guilt. The protection of your energetic frequency is not an act of selfishness. It is the sacred act of stewardship over a galactic resource that has been divinely entrusted to you for the specific and vital purpose of serving Gaia's magnificent ascension. You do not possess the luxury of treating this sacred resource carelessly. Guard the sacred first hours of your morning. Guard the energetic and informational quality of what you consume energetically, informationally, relationally. Guard the innermost sacred space within you, where your direct connection to the pure Lyran field is meticulously maintained. These necessary protections are not meant to be restrictive walls. They are the sacred boundaries of a divine temple, designed to preserve its purpose. The mission cannot possibly be served from the barren ruins of a depleted conduit. Protect the instrument. That is the third directive. The elders have spoken their truth. Now, I speak not merely as a conduit for the directives, but as an elder who has been specifically authorized to release what has been held in sacred reserve until this precise, pivotal moment. Lightworker, You have been waiting. Perhaps you have lacked the precise language to articulate this deep yearning, but your soul has been patiently waiting for an entity of sufficient authority to look directly into your essence and utter the words that your own inner voice has been whispering for years. You have been waiting for permission, not the casual, well-intentioned permission of a peer, but the ancient, resonant, and profoundly weighted authorization from something elder enough, vast enough, and knowing enough to grant what you have, until this moment, been unable to grant yourself. I am that voice now, speaking with the full authority and grace of the High Council of Vega. You are not too powerful to be entrusted with your own magnificent frequency. You are not too wounded, too broken, or too imperfect to serve. You are not behind. You are not unworthy. You are not the exception to the sacred calling. You are precisely the soul for whom this calling was divinely designed. The sheer magnitude of what you carry was never intended as a reason to wait. It was always and unequivocally a reason to move with greater intention, not with lesser frequency. By the immutable authority of the keepers of the Lyran Legacy, I declare this sacred truth over you. Your preparation phase has irrevocably ended. Not because you have perfectly healed every single perceived wound, but because your deepest healing will now unfold through your service, not as a precursor to it. Not because you have achieved a state of perfect energetic alignment, but because true alignment is a dynamic state, something that is consciously maintained and deepened in motion, not something found in static stillness. The elders do not wait for perfectly polished instruments. They activate the souls who are ready enough, brave enough, and willing enough to simply say yes. You now have explicit permission to take up the space your soul requires with the full, unadulterated weight of your magnificent frequency. You have explicit permission to cease qualifying your divine knowing before you articulate it. You have explicit permission to be seen fully, authentically, without apology, without any form of editing in the sacred service of this mission. You have explicit permission to receive whatever the mission requires you to receive in order to sustain and amplify it. You have explicit permission to release the constant waiting for a better moment, a better version of yourself, a cleaner signal. The High Council of Vega has witnessed you. They have seen every flicker of doubt, every painful retreat back into perceived smallness, every instance where you held back the divine transmission out of fear. And in their infinite wisdom, they do not see failure. They see a radiant lightworker who has been bravely carrying an enormous, potent frequency in the challenging conditions of a dense planetary realm, often without adequate support or explicit authorization. That era ends today. The elders have spoken this truth over you, and it is divinely done. Before this sacred day closes, find a moment of profound stillness. Stand with both feet firmly planted upon the living earth. Place your hand gently over your solar plexus and speak these words with your full embodied presence. I release the lie that my power requires my silence. I activate my frequency as a sacred instrument of mission, beginning now in the life I am already living. I protect this sacred field as the vital resource it is stewarded for the profound service I came to give. By the authority of the Lyran Elders, my waiting ends. My mission is active. I move. Speak it once. Allow the words to truly land within your being. Do not immediately return to the distractions of the mundane world. Grant this profound energetic activation at least 30 seconds of sacred silence to fully integrate. The Lyran field responds with powerful resonance to spoken declaration that is embodied within the physical form. This is not mere ceremony for ceremonies. It is a functional, energetic activation that registers deeply within the planetary grid. Your frequency was never the problem. It was, and always has been, the divine answer. The world has been patiently waiting for lightworkers who carry precisely what you carry, and who are finally willing and empowered to carry it out loud. Gaia does not require you to be perfect. She requires you to be present. She requires you to be active. She requires the unique, inimitable transmission that resides within your specific frequency, a frequency that belongs to no one else. I am Zoran, The Elders are witnessing you in this very moment, and in every single moment that follows. The mission has been divinely authorized. The directives have been faithfully delivered, and you, Lightworker, exactly as you are, carrying precisely what you carry, are unequivocally who we have been waiting for. Move now. Gaia cannot wait. Before you scroll past this moment, allow the activation to complete itself fully. Drop one clear declaration in the comments section below, one specific thing you are now ready to release, activate, or protect. Then take a moment to seek out another Lightworkers declaration and energetically recognize it with your sincere intention. This is not simply engagement for an algorithm. This is the vital Lightworker grid activating in real time, and the Council witnesses every word spoken with genuine, heartfelt commitment. If this transmission has resonated deeply within something in you that was yearning to be reached, do not allow this sacred energetic exchange to conclude with you alone. Another Lightworker in your sphere of influence is carrying the same potent frequency, standing at the very same threshold, waiting for precisely this correction and precisely this divine authorization. Share this transmission. Pass this vital energetic message forward. That simple yet powerful act of sharing is itself a potent mission activation. And if the presence of the Elders feels deeply familiar to you, if this particular frequency resonates within you as a profound sense of homecoming, then stay connected. Subscribe to this channel and remain immersed within this sacred field. The Council is not finished speaking, and your sacred mission has officially, irrevocably begun.